second stream in one day. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? So, chat. We have... Actually, we don't have anything. Damn. Where's the sound effect? We don't have anything. So... if we want to have something, if we want to make something of ourselves, we should go into the BPC equipment, and yeah, so this sets the meshes. Right hand, and let's just kinda, yeah, so get ranged weapon BP, and let's get mesh. Where's the mesh? No, this is actually the damn how, whatchamacallit, what was that? Child actor. Yeah, we need to get the child actor, and then we need to cast to ranged weapon BP ranged weapon, BP ranged weapon. We cast to the BP ranged weapon, and we set get mesh. Where's the mesh? Yeah, let's just get the weapon mesh, and let's set the mesh to be the mesh from the instance. Yeah, so this will be the same, the world mesh, yeah, from the data asset. I mean, let's just reroute. Yeah, so actually, okay, so ranged combat. Let's jump into the humanoid. Where's the humanoid thingy? Here you are, you little rascal. So we actually just kinda, yeah, so the ranged weapon by default shouldn't have any mesh at all. Okay, that doesn't compile. Expose on spawn. Yeah, so don't expose that on spawn actually. And we don't have ranged combat anymore, but just to like test it and brute force it, we just get into the player controller, just so we have some input, and just to test it, let's just, I don't know, does G do anything? Yeah, G does actually do something. Let's just, I don't know, B key, just to test. Like, doesn't really matter. Nothing matters anymore. Or does it, chat? I just watched a video that, you know, it's like some, nobody will understand, but like that Kali Yuga age is over, you know? Kali Yuga is over. It's the golden age right now, so maybe things will start to matter again. That would be very cool, I think. Okay, so let's just copy everything, because this equips the sword, and just kinda we select the right hand slot, and we do have the rifle. Yeah, we have the rifle data asset, and let's just see what that does. Okay, moment of truth B. Okay, that fucked everything up. Okay, damn, that's really broken. Okay, That's bad. That's bad, chat. That's really bad. Okay, so we equip, and in the equipment, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, just, okay, I see the problem. I see the problem right now. Okay, so we need to split, yeah, because it equips the sword. Yeah, so let's just analyze what happened. Let's just replay. Okay, press B, and the idle animation like plays for the sword. Like, let's see how the sword looks. Yeah, so before it looked like this. Yeah, it changes actually the mesh for the, yeah, it equips the AK, so it sets, damn. Okay, so G will equip the sword. No, yeah, G. Okay, H, yeah. So it equips the sword, it plays the sword idle animation like hand up, you know. And it shouldn't do that. It should play the rifle like this, idle animation. So let's just fix. Okay, so how do we fix, chat? Do you know any suggestions in the chat? We have in the data asset, we just get, yeah, I think it's in the weapon config. Yeah, in the weapon config we just break, and let's just switch on the weapon type. Yeah, so if it's melee, it equips the melee, sets the melee mesh. And if it's ranged, it equips the ranged mesh. And now we press B. Well, the idle animation is still broken, but it didn't equip it twice. So okay, when we equip, yeah, so grip type, yeah, the grip type, yep, I see what's happening. NMBP. Okay, so this, like, it's just, and the animation blueprint is like all messed up. So we check if it's a ranged, like ranged weapon type, and we change the idle animation at this point. And we check another thing. Yeah, the weight class. This changes the sword animation, because if it's a light sword, he doesn't like put it on his shoulder. He just holds it like a normal blade, like a light blade. So yeah. So we need, yeah, so it's ranged, it sets the ranged, and we just get into the assault rifle data asset. And in the weapon config, it's heavy. Let's just put it light, I don't know, just because. And now it works. It's magic. It's magic. Now we can shoot. Now we can kill. Yes. Everyone's dead. Life is good. No more enemies. Okay, so we can equip. We can't unequip, of course. Why should we? Let's just try unequipping, like, just to test it. Like, damn, I have so many buttons, like, for debugging. Like, let's just N key. Where's the N key? Where's the any key? N. Okay, N key. And we just, can we unequip? the first question should be like, do you have a function? No, we can't unequip. We can only equip. Let's just unequip. Okay, so this only needs a slot, yeah. What's the slot called? Equipment slot, yeah. Yeah, equipment slot type. And we just remove from the slot. Okay, so in the controller, yeah, now we can unequip. Let's unequip the right hand slot. And B equips, and N does absolutely nothing because after we unequip, we have to call on equipment change, because that does some stuff. Yeah, that changes the mesh. So let's just check. Nope, did nothing. What was I doing? Sorry. Unequip. Okay, equip. And set equipment. Okay, so yeah, it sets the mesh, and yeah, if it's valid. If it's invalid, should it like, yeah, on the unequip, yeah, we should actually just, damn, we should actually just pass in a slot into this function, I guess. Should actually just pass in the slot of the unequipped item into the call on equipment change. And then when this gets called on the set equipment meshes, then we'll have this input, and from that input we will have a separate switch. Like, I don't know, let's just probably make like set equipment meshes visible, and maybe make another let's make another function probably. Yeah, let's just duplicate that. Yeah, let's rename the meshes visible, and this one is hidden. Yeah, so the slot actually, yeah, so this actually doesn't need the slot because it will recalculate the equipment map, then it will loop, and it will just unequip everything that's, yeah, that the item definition is invalid. Yeah, that's a lot of branching. This is like really messy, but do we care, chat? No, we don't. Let's just hide the right hand first of all. Yeah, so set static mesh. Let's just hide, like, unset the mesh. And yeah, so if it's valid, actually, yeah, we need to switch. If it's invalid, yeah. Okay, let's see what that does. It's probably won't get called. Yeah, it's not called, actually, yeah. So call on equipment change, set visible, and let's set meshes hidden on the change. B and does nothing. Unequip right hand. Okay, so it removes the key and the associated value from the map. Like, we should only remove the value, like values, get key value. No, I think that should work actually. Okay, so let's just to debug, let's hidden. Let's see if it at least fires. Like, yeah, so it does fire. It does fire. Damn, you can't see like when I jump into game from this. Yeah, I need to manually change windows. Okay, so it's the ranged weapon. Yeah, actually. Yeah, so this is invalid. This won't actually. Yeah, this shouldn't fail. Let's see if like it fires into up until this point. No, so there's like discontinuity like from this. Yeah, so this switch doesn't work. What if we just actually, if it's hidden, it's gonna hide everything regardless if it's ranged or melee. Yeah, still doesn't work. It doesn't even fire actually. Yeah, so that event doesn't fire. Like right hand. Okay, so map value. Okay, so it should. Oh, okay, there's new mesh. Okay, no new mesh. What about now? Nope, does nothing. Okay, so right hand. Okay, does this switch even work? No, so this switch doesn't work, but the map key. Okay, so the equipment map should actually. Set meshes hidden. Like, let's just print all of the keys. Like, yeah, first of all, let's from the false. Yeah, so it's, yeah, so there's actually no right hand key, so actually it removed the whole key and the value. So what the fuck is this shit? Like, so it removes the key, like set value. What if we find and yeah, down. Okay, so the equipment map has like boots, right arm, right hand, and remove. How do I remove only the, Yeah, let's ask Chat GPT. How do I remove only the value of a map in Unreal Engine without touching the key? Ah, yeah, this is a classic Unreal Blueprint T-map limitation moment. And the short answer is you can't remove only the value. Oh, what the fuck? A map key value, okay. Points to something like set the value to a null. Yes, I want to set the value to a null state. Common workaround. Add. What the fuck? What the fuck? I need to add. What the fuck? Bro. Okay. I guess I'll just add instead of remove. Yeah, that makes total sense. To unequip, we add. We don't remove. Yep. That's a classic Unreal Engine move. Yeah, okay, so now it fires. Okay, this should work now. Yeah, this is the, where's the unequip hidden? Okay, like this and like that, and okay, so it hides the mesh. Okay, mesh hidden. So to change the weapon type ranged. Weapon type ranged. Okay, so this updates. Yeah, this is on the update. Weapon type. Okay, so clear. We need to clear weapon type. We need to clear in the animation blueprint the weapon type. Oh no. Oh no. Actually, we don't. We get what's that called thing? We have to item definition, yeah. Like, is there a is valid? Like, I don't know, let's just check, let's just promote this to variable. Damn, every update, like, to set the data assets item definition, that's a huge struct. Like, I don't know, we will profile, we will check the performance like later on. We're shipping the game right now. We're shipping the game, we don't care. So okay, in the animation graph, and is there is valid? Is valid? Yes, there is and is valid. Damn. I hope Tim Sweeney isn't watching this. Like, Tim Sweeney is like the one of the main developers of Unreal Engine, like back in the day. Right now he like doesn't really do stuff, but yeah. So or and yeah, so and if it's ranged and it's valid, then we do stuff. B and nope. That did nothing. Why did it do nothing? Rifle hold. Okay, if is valid and is ranged. Is valid. It is invalid. It is invalid. It is invalid. Okay, so the right hand, if the right hand is invalid. What if we like just print debug? Oh fuck. I'm so R-worded again. Just the biggest R-word. Like, okay, so if it's invalid, it won't actually even fire right here. So yeah, now it should work. Now it will work. Now it won't even equip actually. And valid item definition. Yeah, okay, so item definition, and if it's valid, yeah, we should actually do that also if it's valid. B and B and B, and finally chat. Okay, we punch, we fire. Okay, yes, and this is all driven by the equipment component. So okay. Okay, chat, we did it, chat. Yeah, okay, and unequips, like it's like snapping, like doesn't have any animation, but that's fine, we're only implementing the functionality. Okay, so we have equipping, and do the swords. Even the swords work. Oh my god, so everything works. Like N, yeah, that only unequips the right hand. And we should actually, on the animation graph, we do a little something like this. Yeah. And yeah, so this is a enum. It should actually have another, oh my god, like animation blueprints, like just let's just stand on a sword, but not actually, like, yeah, let's just stand on a floating sword right now. Shall we, chat? Okay, so we did the rifle. Yeah, so we shoot, it works, everything works. The next task was character equipment UI widget. Yeah, that's gonna be a biggie. It's a big one, so let's get crack-lacking. Let's not get caught lacking, and let's just actually fucking VBP. This is character panel, character info panel, character, no, not info, like just character panel. And yo, what's up, chat? We have a chatter. Hi, Lamin. Hi. What's up, dude? What's up? So we need an overlay, probably first of all, or should we do a canvas? How's your day? Pretty good, actually, pretty good. Just got done implementing shooting, you know, like, yeah, you can pop out your rifle, like, you can kill some guys. It's a big one, it's a big day. You can even unequip, and now you can punch. Yep. So that's how my day was going. I don't know, it's like, it's a cool day, like the weather was fine. Now it's like cloudy, but I don't know. How was your day? What's up with you? Nice. Yep. So overlay, and in the overlay, let's just first add an image, probably. Yeah, so the image should be huge, actually. No, it should probably be a size box, like shouldn't be. Damn, I don't know. I don't know what kind of a, like, I want the UI to scale like from 720p all the way to 4K, like, but I don't know. Let's start with 512. And yeah, where's the HUD widget? The HUD HUD, player HUD, and we just VBP character panel. Okay, that's huge, chat. It's huge panel. Okay, so in the huge panel we have the inventory. So this is like the inventory. I know it's like kind of placeholder-ish still. Like, I like the design of like this UI, like the skulls and spikes and like tubes. Like, this is like more veins, like, you know, like blood-based, like this, like more organic. I need some more mechanical accents to the UI, so probably change the inventory box later on. And in the character panel, let's just actually define. Yo, subscribed, new subscriber. Let's go, yeah. Let's go. Okay. Thanks for subscribing. So yeah, so the info, like, let's just change the opacity to be like 0.4 and make it gray. And now, yeah, so it needs a vertical box. Yeah, vertical box. Yeah, so in the middle. Damn, should actually, yeah, I need to wrap, I don't know if wrap the overlay in a size box, or like size box only has one child. I think it can only have one child. Size box, what does it say? Yeah, single child. So where do you live? In Lithuania. What about you? Vertical box. Yeah, so size box. Let's just change the override. Yeah, so we can change the minimum width, minimum height, like later on, to scale from 720p to 4K. Let's just change it to 512 for the meantime. In Myanmar. Wow, damn, that's cool. That's a cool country. What's the main religion in Myanmar? Is it like Buddhism? It's neighboring Thailand, right? So size box. Yeah, so that stretches. Okay, so the size box works. Let's just change the screen size fill. Yeah, let's just change it to a custom, just so it matches. Yeah, and in the vertical box, Buddhism. That's cool. I respect that. We love Buddhism in this chat, in this YouTube channel. So let's just add some text, I guess, first. Yeah, so the, like, I don't know, like, let's character panel, like, let's just and next. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm the only viewer here. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I get like some peaks, like sometimes there was like 12 concurrent like viewers, or I don't know. Yeah, like people come and go, like usually. I don't know, it's not really interesting to watch me like develop a game. It's not that surprising. I'm not really doing this for viewers or like YouTube. I don't want to be a YouTuber. Like, I'm just doing this like to document what I'm doing, you know. Also later on, I'll probably post a devlog, like a YouTube video from the footage from the streams. So yeah. So horizontal box. Let's add a horizontal box next. And in the horizontal, actually we should like probably make a grid box. I don't know, I want to like place a, let's add some text so it's more clear what I want to place. Like, yeah, so this will be aligned, like this will be the equipment. And yeah, we should actually like separate this. How are you not a YouTuber? I don't know, like I guess I'm a YouTuber. I just like started this channel in 2022, I think. Like made a few videos, like got a few hundred subscribers in a few months, and like just stopped making videos, like. So right now I'm getting back into it. Like I haven't posted any new videos, I'm just doing the live streams right now. So I guess I'm a YouTuber. Like if I'm on YouTube, I'm a YouTuber, right? I don't know. And like, do you do some game development too? Like, is this content like interesting to you? Like, is it relevant to what you do? Would you like to make a game someday? Like, yeah, so we should probably, yes. What kind of game? Like, what kind of ideas do you have? So let's maybe, yes, no, no game. Okay, no game is also good. Yeah, fill. Yeah, let's just fill. Okay. Yeah, so the horizontal box, and yeah. Equipment, and damn, should I like stats? Should this be like stats? I'm lagging so hard. Yeah, is the internet not good in Myanmar? I'm trying to reply. Oh, it's fine. Are you on your phone or a computer? Sorry, you're trying to reply. I'm just like asking a lot of questions. Should probably wait until you reply before asking other questions. So vertical box. Yeah, so. Oh, that copied everything. Didn't want that to happen. Vertical box. Okay, so another vertical box, and in the box goes equipment and another on your phone. Okay, so vertical box, another vertical box, stats, delete that, you go here. Okay, so fill, and this also fill. Yep. Okay, so vertical. Okay, let's just, actually we have the inventory slots. we could just temporarily, like, in the equipment place a slot. Yeah, that doesn't really look too great, but who cares? Okay, so character panel, equipment, and stats. Okay, so oh, I should actually, if the window pops up, you can't see, like, yeah, I forgot to switch, like, so character panel widget starting to look a bit like something, you know. So character panel, yeah, should we actually like design the border on Unreal Engine? Should we like first design the visuals, then add the functionality? I think like that's mostly how I work. This is my alt account. I think I watch account too. Oh, okay. So equipment, we should we design the border? We do have a border of the inventory that already has like, yeah, let's actually jump into Blender and just mock something up real quick. Mock up. Okay, so cube, scale Y, like make it a bit thinner, just inset. Bro, what's up? 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 Ooh, kitty, nice kitty profile pic. So this will be the border. How do we want the border to look? That is the question. So I'm on my main account. Oh, okay, cool, nice. This is the same person. Okay, so, and yeah, I don't know why I'm cutting it like that, but actually we do need this part. Yeah, just solidify it. And yeah, solidify only on the rim. And mirror, and yeah, mirror z-axis. Okay, maybe bevel the edges a bit. Shade smooth, yeah. Harden normals. Do we harden the normals? Yeah, I think we should harden the normals. And yeah, so if this is a border, yeah, we don't actually need the inside. Yeah, delete the inside. And actually, if this is mirrored, we don't need almost any of this. Yeah, let's just merge. Oh, okay, yeah, nope. Let's just mirror and shade smooth, and yeah, and maybe bevel, of course. Yeah, okay, the beveling isn't like, yeah, maybe bevel a bit less and harden normals. Okay, so that's the border. And yeah, so for the UI, for like this UI, I made this in Substance Painter. I textured it in Substance Painter, like, you know. Also this, yeah, so I have the materials. I can just like pop it down if I want to, like, yeah. So to match like the aesthetics of this, of these textures, I don't know, it's like this has a gradient, and the border, the way the border works is, oh, two accounts on the same, two viewers from the same viewer. Is the lag better? Like, so yeah, so the gradient should be done in the material, yeah, for the border, but yeah, and let's just try if it looks good without the gradient. Let's just make it all orangish color, maybe, probably, because yeah, so the border will stretch, like only this corner will like have texture information, and this part will stretch right here. So let's actually think less and do more. Let's just, yeah, let's just rotate, maybe scale it up a bit, yeah. Now we can export the plane. Yeah, we should actually place the plane behind it, yeah, behind a bit. And we export the 20 row T-pose, yes. T-pose? I should T-pose? T-pose, yeah. So, what? T-pose. Okay, so we export the plane. So this is the UI border metal, I know, plane, let's just call that. That's way too much words, but like, sure. Let's export the high poly. Metal high, export. Let's jump into Painter. So inside the substance painter, no. 256 will probably be okay. Yeah, let's bake the high poly. High, yeah. Front like that. Yes. Oh, actually I need to bake the opacity also. Yeah. So, yep. Now we're baking, now we're cooking. Life in Myanmar is kind of bad. Yeah, like I read some stuff about that. Thankfully I was lucky enough. Damn, that's great that you can avoid like the bad things, but like, I don't know, tell me more, like why is it bad? Is it like the government is bad, or like I want to learn why. Alpha test. And now we add opacity. So the opacity. Yep, now it's opaque. The parts that need to be opaque are opaque. And I think we have the material. Whatchamacallit, what was it called? Like, do I even have the material? Yeah, metal UI, I think. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, black mask. Yeah, so let's just add a white mask. Okay, yep, that works. Okay, so yeah, so this and this and this. Yeah, so actually let's just make it a white mask. Yeah, so it's orange. All of this, like, I don't know, let's just see, but I can already see the problem that this will cause. Like, this part will stretch and it will look pretty bad. Let's just export the texture. Yeah, in the bunker breach right there. Oh, we actually need to rename the default material to like metal UI border, and let's just 2D view. Okay, 2D view, content, and metal UI border is exported. And where's the character? Yep. And image. Okay, so the image should draw as a border, and the border image is the border, and 0.5. Up the opacity. Yeah, and make it white. It's 1 sec difference between my accounts. Okay, so we padding. Yeah, padding. What if the, yeah, we need negative padding actually, but I can only add negative padding one by one. Okay, so let's just check how that looks in game. Yeah, so now we have like the metal border, and the stretching isn't like really that bad, like that noticeable. I don't know, close up you can see it, but like, I don't know, looks fine. So yes. I actually need to feed my dog real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Also need to use the toilet. Yeah, so yep, see ya. What's up? Let's go. Dog is fed. Let's go. So, okay, so you have the border. Yeah, we actually need the inside also. Let's just open up Photoshop real quick. Yeah, so I don't think like that Photoshop will actually show up. Like, where's the... I had like Photoshop on some... Yeah, painter. Yeah, I don't think Photoshop shows up on vertical stream. Whatever, I'm just gonna be quick. Quick about it. Okay, like this, and just add a few stripes, like green stripes. Bye, see ya. Okay, like this, and yeah, I think like this won't tile perfect. This won't tile at all actually, but yeah, that's not good. Actually, we should make it tile. I'm just making a grid, like let's it's not good. The grid is not good. Grid, let's name it like today's date. UI grid. And in the character panel we add another image below, and it will be a box. I think it's a box. Man inside of a box. Grid. UI grid. Yeah, 0.2. What? 0.2? Yeah, that doesn't actually work. And yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let's just actually... Yeah, we need to... I know what we need to do. I know, chat. I know, chat. We need to create a material. Oh my god, the material. The UI grid mat. Okay, so we just do a little bit of this is a user interface and texture sample, and the texture sample is grid, UI grid, and we just plug it into Final Color, and we just texture coordinate, and we just multiply the texture coordinate. What's your favorite color? Let me think. For a bit, black. I think black. My favorite color is green. Okay. Yeah, green is good too. Like, I don't know. I don't think like black is a color. It's like the absence of color. It's no color at all. So will this? Yeah, I think if we add like these, like you can't see what I'm doing, but I think right now the grid should tile better. let's see, reimports. Yep. Now it tiles, like it's not, especially lime. Yeah. Lime is good. It's a good color. Really matches with purple, like lime and purple. It's a good combo. So grid mat. Yeah, okay, now it's like we will take care of like the tiling later on. Right now we're just checking how it looks. Yeah, so it needs to be an image actually. Yeah, image. Yeah, so now it's a grid. I don't know if like that looks good. I don't know. Looks really noisy on stream, like, but it looks fine in game. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Equipment and stats. Yeah, so those need separate. I don't know if I should just create a static image of the panels, like, instead of like creating borders on just individual rectangles. Like, I don't know, chat. We'll figure something out. Okay, so in the equipment, yeah, so the vertical box, rows, it needs a row actually. I don't know, like the placement should be like, if this is equipment, like this should be like the head equipment slot. Let's just, I don't know, no scaling doesn't work. Actually, I'll probably go eat and, like, I don't know, probably not go to the gym today, but I don't know, got some stuff to do. Metal UI, I'll just save this real quick. And I don't know, yeah, so we did some UI work. We will continue off stream. I will continue off stream. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Damn, pepper got caught in my throat. So, bye.